1370 WOCA. Ocala.
This Sunday, there's going to be a concert that you can go to. It'll be at 3 p.m. at St. Paul's United Methodist Church. If you don't know where that is, we'll tell you a few times during this interview. But right now, I'll tell you it's 800 Southeast 41st Avenue here in Ocala. And the lady you will hear sing is beautiful. She's been with us before. She gave me 2 really good hugs just a little while ago. She smells really good. She's beautiful. She doesn't have to sing a note. I'll just look at her. Laurie Arnold is who I'm talking about. She is a beautiful lady. She's been here before. She's a vocalist. It says in your notes you sang for the Pope. But I don't think you've sang for us before. You just kind of come in here and look pretty, right? Oh. Do you need me to put some music on to sing?
That's subjective.
And with Laurie Arnold is somebody who we also admire greatly. John Leschak is in the studio. He's kind of a guru of music in our community. He's also the minister of music at St. Paul's United Methodist Church. And gosh, you would see John every year in the parade if you knew who he was. Usually wearing
high school
a white tuxedo. Did you wear a white tuxedo?
Yep.
You look like you just woke up, John. How you doing?
I'm getting that way. My wife says I look tired in the picture that was in the paper. It's just the way I look.
No, we love those photos that Bruce Ackerman took of you.
He's awesome.
Yeah, John did the judging for the Kingdom of the Sun band concert this weekend at North Marion High School. So
yes,
John's always dedicated to the students, always.
So how are you doing, Laurie?
I'm great. I recently moved to Wyoming, and leaving Wyoming in November and coming to Florida is a beautiful thing.
And where did you move from? Where did you live before?
Oh, I lived in Ocala.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Well, that's how we know you.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So last time you were here, you were living here?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So now when you come here, you're touring.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
So how did you end up moving to Wyoming?
Well, my husband was a ranch vet in Wyoming for many years, and we'd lived down here for a while, and he said, you know what, I just need to go back to the West. It's
Isn't
time
there
to
a
go.
big magma bubble getting ready to explode under Wyoming?
Actually, no. I have a friend who's... No, it's very seismic. I'll give you that. It's very seismic out there, and we live really close to a fault. But the magma chamber, it's like a super volcano there.
Yeah, that's what they say.
But it's actually expanding horizontally instead of vertically, so it's not a problem. There's plenty of room. So
oh, okay.
It's
so
not
is
a
it
big
warm?
deal.
I mean, is the ground warm?
Actually, there are hot springs all over the place.
Did you ever go into them? Don't they smell funny? Don't they smell like feet?
Like feet.
I bet Laurie's feet don't smell like feet.
Oh, I bet
they
her
smell
feet.
beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to ask.
Yeah.
But don't those... John doesn't know where we're going. But don't they smell funny, those springs? You never went in one?
Yellowstone.
Now in Hawaii, I couldn't breathe close to those. Have you ever been to where the volcano is on the Big Island? The one that's like blowing up right now?
I've been to Long Island. Does that count?
Well, I've never gone there either, but yeah, when you get close to that, I couldn't breathe at all.
Oh, I didn't know. So, okay, so you're going to be singing... maybe we've asked you some of these questions before. How young were you when you first knew that you could sing? And do a lot of people think they know that they can sing? This might be a question for John, too. I mean, you know what I mean? People who... Yeah. It's like, you know what we were talking about the other day? There was a story, and I was telling Joe about this. That Olivia Newton-John and Karen Carpenter were friends. Okay. Karen Carpenter, this story, according to the story, wanted so much to be as beautiful as Olivia Newton-John that she wasn't eating, which is why she died. Okay. And I said to Joe, if I knew the two ladies, I would have said this. Look, you're never going to be as beautiful as Olivia. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. You're beautiful.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, if you're going to compare the two. But at the same time, Olivia is never going to have the voice you have. You've got this unbelievable voice. So one thing bounces out. I don't even know where I was going with that, but I just told you the story anyway.
Well, everybody has their own gifts in degree in just realizing what your gifts are and develop with that. As far as singing, being in music education, I have met some students that were challenged to find the pitch, because that's the big deal is singing on pitch. And of course, Laurie is phenomenal with pitch as well as with diction. But again, I'm not sure how natural this is with her, but she has certainly worked very hard, because I can tell by the way she talks in her speaking that she has had quite a bit of training. And that's why I encourage as many of the young adults and folks that really enjoy singing and quality singing to come enjoy this concert, because it's just so clear, the pitches and the shaping of the musical line and the diction and all the things that we as musicians, to me, Laurie is like a musician's musician, a singer's singer.
Sure.
So it's, again, to all my friends who enjoy that sort of thing, this is worth an hour of your Sunday afternoon to get you lifted.
Thank you, and we'll talk more about that. I think what I always think when I hear a singer, a beautiful singer, a wonderful singer, I should say, is that that's as viable an instrument as everybody else that's up on that stage. The person singing, that's an instrument. It's yours. It's your unique instrument. A violin might sound like a violin, but your voice isn't going to sound like anybody else's voice. This is weird. It's kind of like fingerprints, right?
Absolutely. It's absolutely like a fingerprint. And you wake up with a different instrument every day, depending on how much you sang the night before, what the pressure is like.
Oh, I bet you do.
Absolutely. Yeah. Last night, we had the opportunity to debut Maestro Bill Doherty's Requiem that we had first done in Israel. So we were in Israel in March and in Jerusalem, and debuted this beautiful Requiem. And last night we did it with a full orchestra down in the Villages at St. Timothy's Catholic Church. It was resplendent. Wonderful. It was wonderful. And if I had to sing this morning...
Oh, right. So you're not going to... So,
yeah, it's a little rough this morning.
Can I ask you something? When you're singing, what gives you the chill? Because we're watching you. And I know I observed something about a magician compared to a musician. That a magician knows how the magic is done. A musician doesn't really know.
No, I think the gift is really being able to step out of the way, get the fear out of the way, that's a big deal. But to let it flow through you.
But do you get this chill like we do when we're watching the thing?
Absolutely. So
you're as much in the audience as we are.
Absolutely. It's such a rush. You know, when you're not worried about, that high note's coming. Oh, how am I going to place that? Oh, I missed that. Oh, I pronounced that wrong. You know, when you get all of that out of the way, and you're able just to let it just flow right through you, and let the energy of it. You can almost feel it like wind over a wheat field as you're singing like that. You can
wind over a wheat field.
Yeah, you know how the
imagery. Yeah.
You can see the audience respond to what you're doing, and they give it back. And the more they give back to you, the better it gets. So,
and John, are you playing, you and the other musicians at the church? Will you be playing and whilst Laurie's singing?
Most of her accompaniment will be by soundtrack. There is one tune that will be a surprise duet with someone from our church that we're going to be rehearsing this afternoon.
Oh, wonderful.
So we don't let that
How beautiful.
Cat out of the bag yet? We don't name them?
Meow.
Do you know what Faith Hill said in an interview? She said that when she does a stage performance, she likes it because she can live in that song longer. Like in the record, it's like, okay, I'm in the studio and I got this 3 or 4 minutes. But on stage, she can take a song and go 6 minutes if she wants and live in the song. I love the expression "live in the song." Do you feel that way too?
Yeah, when you're in the moment with it. That's a great place to be. It even happens in rehearsal. Sometimes you just never want to stop singing. It just feels so good. That's another thing about a voice as compared to an instrument. Boy, if I played the piano, I would rehearse and rehearse, but I can only go so far before the voice starts to give out.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, right, and then you have to stop.
But I got to tell you. You guys inspired me. I loved being in here the last time, and since I've been in Wyoming, I've been on the radio.
Well, good for you.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
Do you do a radio show or you're a guest?
Well, I'm going to have my own radio show in March when the concert season is over, I go back. And they've got me doing the weather right now.
No.
Yeah.
You better tell it. Wait. You need to do more than the weather. Are you singing it?
Well, somebody suggested that I sing it. I haven't done it yet, but...
Can you sing it for me? Can you sing our weather forecast?
Oh, well, today will be a high of, 81 and a low of, what?
That was great. That was good enough.
5, I don't know. 54, I don't know. I'm guessing. Back home it was 0 last night.
Joe, do you want her to sing our call letters? Can you sing "You're listening to WOCA"? Can you just you're listening to the source, WOCA? We will save that. Hold on, be quiet.
The weather is...
Hey, stop. Sorry, Joe. I'll fix that.
The funny thing is, I started a website. When I left here, I was scared to death that I was going to, lose all of the people that were following me. And so I started a website called thecowtowncontessa.com.
Oh, I love that.
Really?
So come take a look. It's kind of a daily ongoing blog of what life is like.
The Cowtown Contessa.
Right, because I live in a cow town. And
Okay.
anyway, so I had asked, I said, can I bring that into the weather? And he said, Laurie, I don't care what you do. And so I'll go on, Cowtown Contessa, Laurie Arnold here with your weekday weather report for Star Valley, Wyoming, or wherever. And it's starting to really pick up. It's been a blast.
You are such a delight. Look at your face. You're such a joy to be around.
Very exciting.
Well, you guys inspired me, for sure.
Well, I appreciate you kind of crediting us with something,
Yeah.
but I don't know what we've done. Can I ask you to wait, because we got to go back and do the weather that we missed. We'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA. Can you sing that?
Say it or sing it.
Sing it. Can you sing it?
Sing it. Let me think about that.
All right.
Let me think about that.
I'm putting you on the spot, I know. But see, it'll play forever. You'll be on our airwaves forever.
Do I get royalties?
There you
Joe?
go.
That was adamant.
That was very adamant.
That was very adamant.
I think we heard the rocks.
That was a no for people who didn't get to see it.
Thank you. All right, we'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be partly sunny today and pleasant this afternoon with a high of 76 to 80. Partly cloudy skies tonight, lows ranging from 52 in a few inland spots to 58 along the coast. For tomorrow, times of clouds and sun, the high 76 to 80. On Friday, times of clouds and sun and noticeably cooler with highs ranging from the upper 60s in the north to about 75 in the south. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hi, my name is Dr. Erica Olstein with A Better You Healthcare Acupuncture and Eastern Medicine. As primary care physicians, we use acupuncture to treat back pain, arthritis, migraines, allergies, high blood pressure, thyroid disorders, hormone imbalances, stress, and more using all natural medical therapies. We treat the source of your problems, not just your symptoms. For more information, go to abetteryouhealthcare.com or call today to set up your appointment, 352-615-5566.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my
too.
seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new
Yep,
trunk.
we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
Looking for a breath of fresh air in assisted living? Camelot Chateau provides compassionate resident care, 3 excellent chef-prepared meals a day, and an engaging activities program ensuring a more fulfilling life. With Camelot's reasonable rates, you can afford to give yourself a break from cooking, housekeeping, and laundry, and have a breath of fresh air. Camelot Chateau is close to shopping, restaurants, and that all-important health care. Call 629-6077 to schedule a visit. Proud supporter of the Alzheimer's Association.
Are you tired of not using your home's outdoor space for entertaining or relaxation because of all the bugs and leaves? Consider adding a beautiful screen room or glass enclosure. We are Superior Aluminum and Design, a family-owned and operated business with 20 years experience in the aluminum industry, and we are accredited by the Better Business Bureau. If you appreciate superior workmanship, call Superior Aluminum and Design at 817-8058 or visit us on the web at superioraluminiumdesign.com.
Hospice of Marion County has an urgent need for volunteers to share a conversation with someone, run errands, hold someone's hand. All you need is a willingness to help others. Our volunteers believe the blessings they receive far exceed the services they offer. Will you consider serving, caring, and making a difference? Call today, 873-7441. Hospice of Marion County, making more moments of life possible.
All right, it's 10 minutes now before 10 o'clock, and let's continue our conversation congregation. John Leschak is in the studio. He's the minister of music at St. Paul's United Methodist Church, and he's here because there's a concert happening this coming Sunday at 3 p.m. at St. Paul's, and the featured performer is Laurie Arnold, and she happens to be here as well, formerly from Ocala, now living in Wyoming, where there's a magma bubble getting ready to explode. All the way down to Memphis, that's what they say.
Horizontally.
Horizontally, yeah.
Horizontally.
So how did I ask you this? Why did you go to Memphis? Why did you go to Wyoming?
Well, that my husband was a ranch veterinarian.
Oh, that's right.
there.
Yeah. A ranch veterinarian.
Yes.
We don't have big animals here?
It's a different way of life. It's a.
You love it out there?
Yes.
Do you miss it? Do you miss it here?
Yes, I do.
So
These snowbirds, they have got it going. They know what they're doing. If I could go back and forth, I would. I will always see Ocala as home. A part of me will always see Ocala as home. But boy, if you could see where I'm building right now. Wow, it's spectacular out there. And it's actually...
What city?
Well, I'm in western Wyoming. I can actually see the border.
The whole west? There's no city name?
I'm north of Afton. I'm south of Jackson Hole. Everybody knows where Jackson Hole is.
Okay.
So I'm south of Jackson Hole. But like our local post office has a rope for a door handle. If the postmistress is gone, her Samoyed dog gets up and puts his paws up on the counter and looks at you like, "Can I help you?" and no one takes their post office box key home. They just hang them on the wall with the family name.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Well,
serious.
no wonder you don't want to tell us the city name.
I'm serious. It's like going back in time. It's it's beautiful.
Can I tell you something? You are so beautiful, and I'm telling you that to ask a question. You've got everything it takes to sing, obviously, but also you could be an actress. I mean, couldn't you be like one of those, like South Pacific, one of those shows?
She is going to be in January in the Villages. I'm not sure, what part are you playing for The King and I?
I am Anna.
For The King and I.
In The King and I.
Anna?
You're perfect for Anna.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
January 15th and 16th.
So is this something new for you, or have you done this before?
Actually, I was in The Sound of Music. I was Maria and the Baroness, double cast. That was a little
really?
crazy. I was schizophrenia.
Maria, you're perfect for Maria.
Oh, I loved it. It was great. I'd never acted before, and I had a wonderful time with it. I grew up with that musical. I love Rodgers and Hammerstein. So doing this role, it's so comedic. It's so funny. The humor is so subtle. But we're in staging rehearsals. That's one of the reasons I'm here right now. So to do these concerts and for the staging rehearsals for The King and I. So yes, that'll be at the Savannah Center.
Well, will you have costume changes during the one that you're doing on Sunday?
I hadn't planned on it. I'm just going to keep on singing.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm just going to keep on singing.
It's just an hour concert. And by the way, the concert's free, folks. Tickets are not required. Free. We're going to take a love offering about 2/3 of the way through to help Laurie with her travel expenses of flying back and forth, as well as to support the funding for the other concerts coming up. We've got another one coming up in February. We've got the Churchmen, which is a bluegrass group of acoustic strings, bass, string bass, banjo, guitar, in fiddle. And then we've got a jazz quartet. DePaul DeRitter is coming on March the 15th, Sunday, at 3 o'clock. It's a quartet, and that should be a lot of fun as well. But right now, we're hoping to have a big crowd, and folks, we'll invite your friends and neighbors to come out this Sunday at 3 o'clock at St. Paul's, which is about 2 blocks off of 36th Avenue, just south of Ward Highlands Elementary School.
And the address again is 800 Southeast 41st Avenue, for those who want to know. Do you have a phone number for the church? Oh, I do. I have it right here, 694-2161. Call us if you need it. Robin already has it on the website, and you'll find it on our Facebook page as well. Can I ask a musical question? This is kind of for both of you. You mentioned bluegrass. And I'm not pitting one genre against another, because I think all genres have their place.
Absolutely.
But it seems like rock and a lot of popular music and bluegrass have like 2, 3 or 4 chords. There's not too many chords. The music of like the musicals or the music from the 40s was more complex in that way. And I don't know that it makes it better, but it certainly makes it less, let's see, you don't get as tired of it as quickly.
Less predictable, and like you get tired of a popular song pretty quick, whereas I never get tired of some of that stuff from the 40s, and I didn't live in that era.
But it's timeless.
Maybe do you think that's why?
Timeless,
because of those...
Absolutely. I think the music is timeless, and in opera, my goodness, those were written in the 1700s, the 1800s. That music and the themes are timeless. People can relate to them right now, just like they did then. It's the same themes we deal with.
Betrayal and death.
Yes.
Sex.
It's opera.
What kind of genres will you be singing? Are you going to have a little bit of everything there?
Absolutely. You know, I off the cuff, I call these my kitchen sink shows. Someone asked me before I went on a couple of years ago, Laurie, what are you going to sing? And I said, well, country, jazz, opera. And they said, well, everything but the kitchen sink. And I laughed and said, that's about it. Yeah, absolutely. Quite frankly, my shoes will be off by the third song, just so we can be comfortable and be together and have a good time. So
cool.
If you show up, wear something comfy.
If I'm close, I'll find out the truth.
About your feet.
About my feet.
About the feet, yeah.
Hey, if you show up, we'll make a deal of it. Okay.
Really? I'm not so sure what the deal includes, but
Don't give away our mystery guest.
So the concert is 3:00 this coming Sunday at St. Paul's United Methodist Church, and it's you and you alone, or the mystery guests are just a small part of it?
Well, it's just one selection, but it's primarily Laurie. Laurie has quite a few fans that are excited about coming, and they're spreading the word to their friends, and so we're excited about this performance. It's only going to be about an hour and 15 minutes, something like that.
Can we name the songs that you're singing, or at least some of them, or no? No?
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Well, I'm going to sing a selection from Samson and Delilah, Mon coeur s'ouvra tu vois. Gosh, and a lot of old jazz standards, a lot of stuff from the 40s.
That sounded French. Was that French?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And I hope a lot of people don't speak French, because I might make some up.
Oh, really?
It's always fun to do
French.
that. Yeah, it's always fun to do that, to see if somebody's expression changes. Like, what is she saying? But, no, we're going to do some country and some jazz and just a little bit of everything, and some sacred music that is so close to my heart.
That would make sense in a church. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Any of those titles? Can you tell us from the sacred lineup?
Oh, wonderful, merciful Savior, to God be the glory. Let's see, I should have come in with my tune list.
It's okay. I'm just
last year you sang My Tribute. Remember?
My Tribute,
yeah.
yes, My Tribute.
Which is basically To God Be
So,
the
John,
Glory.
how did you two get together? How did your friendship happen?
Well, the way that most things often happen in the professional world, you're at the right place at the right time.
Absolutely.
Laurie and her future husband were in the church office, and I just happened to be walking through, taking care of my responsibilities. And I said, Arnold, welcome to St. Paul's. And they said they were going to be married by our pastor. And as soon as Laurie opened up her mouth and started talking, I realized, hey, this lady's got something special here. And
Really? Wow.
and just one thing sort of led to another, and we invited her to sing.
That's wonderful.
Without hearing her sing.
Well, she offered to do a benefit concert at the time. This was last year.
But you knew from her speaking. That says
yes.
something about you, that you can
John's
detect
phenomenal.
that.
Well, you folks can do that too.
No, I can't. No. This is something I cannot do. I can't listen to somebody speak and say, wow, I bet you'd be a great singer, because I'm often wrong.
No, John's excellent at what he does.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You can tell things
Really?
Just like the first time I heard our President Obama, when he first campaigned the first time, he kept saying, I said, well, that's going to change soon. Someone's going to jump on that. And he
that kind of thing. Yeah, but could you tell, did you know he could sing like Al Green?
No.
Yeah, well, he can.
Hey.
Gosh, this goes too quick, doesn't it? When we have a good one.
Will you be doing big band sounds? Because John's band, Southern Express, they do all those wonderful selections.
Oh, they're wonderful. They're wonderful. In fact, they performed at our wedding, and it was supposed to be an outdoor wedding, and it rained. April 20th. It just rained. And thank God we had the most beautiful big band packed into a little room. We just all but took the windows out.
Oh, that's
a great
wonderful.
time.
Oh, man. Oh, sorry. There it goes again. This one I can't skip. Well, Laurie Arnold and John Leschak, thank you both for coming in.
Absolutely.
Delightful, both of you, obviously. The concert, Laurie Arnold in concert, Sunday, November 16th at St. Paul's United Methodist Church at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. A love offering. It's a free concert otherwise. 800 Southeast 41st Avenue here in Ocala. The phone number over there, 694-2161. Call us. We'll repeat all of that. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Robin, Larry. Love
Broadcasting
you.
from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio. I'm Chris.